So this is step 3 of the Automata Box assembly. The first step was to make the 4 parts that go together to make the box. Step 2 is to make the box assembly, and then step 3 is to make a drawing of that. So once I have the box assembly on my screen, go to Design, Drawing, From Design. Make sure that it's going to make a new from scratch ASME and B-size drawing of the full assembly. So click OK. And it's going to start the drawing application. And first of all, I'd like the scale to be 1 to 2. I think 1 to 4 is zoomed out a little bit. And this is not going to be a very detailed, we're not going to have dimensions everywhere. So we're going to have a base view. I'm going to put it right about here. And then I'm going to project a couple views. So I'll project from the base view. I'll put in a right side view right here, and then an isometric view in that area, and hit enter. That's enough views. I'll be able to get all the detail I need to. I do want to change this one to shaded because I like to see the isometric shaded. And let's save that as the box assembly drawing. So the next step is to add in a bill of materials and balloons that identify which part is which. So that's right up here under table. If you just click on table, it wants to know where I want to put it. I'm going to move this over a little bit because I want it to be snapped right to this top corner. And you can see it already, it added the balloons and it knows the different parts that went in to make that. I've got my box bottom, there's 2 box sides, a box back, and a box top. One thing I would like to do though is I'd like to add a description onto each of these that says how big they are, and then I'm also going to just put the main dimensions on the part. So for dimensions, I'm going to put in from one side to the other that it's 5 inches, from the bottom to the top is 4.5 inches, and that the depth of the part is 4 inches. And I'm going to dimension, let's see, the holes as 1/2 inch holes. So those are really all the dimensions that I need on my part, except that I want to say TYP for this one because they're all going to be the same. All right, so the dimensioning looks good. Now I want to go in and I want to add some more description. And for those, we want to go back to the original parts, add the descriptions in there, and it will automatically update the assembly and the drawing. So I'm going to open all 4 of these parts, my box back, the box bottom, side, and the top. And then one at a time, I'm just going to modify it and then close it and save it. So on the browser right here at the very top, if you right click on it and you go down to properties, you can see description here. The box top is 4 inches by 5 inches by a 1/4 inch thick. Close the box top. The box sides are 4 inches by 4 inches by a 1/4 inch thick. 4 inches by 5 inches by a 1/4 inch. And then finally the box back, 4 by 4.5 by 1/4 inch. So I've updated all of those. Now nothing has happened with the box assembly drawing at this point, but you can see that there are exclamation points for all of these components. So it's warning you that they're out of date. So the first thing we want to do is go back over to the box assembly. You can see up here it says 4 components are out of date. So we'll click on the exclamation point and it will update each of those. And then we save the box assembly. And then if we come over to the box assembly drawing and we click on the exclamation point, it will update them and it will put the descriptions in with the information that we just put in there. So we can save that drawing. And we can export a PDF. We can output a PDF and attach that to the assignment.